Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Pocket Captains Plays Pixel Starships, power leveling the Ninja Queen. Let's get rid of these, they're in the way. Let's take a look at where we're at today. Well, it's been an interesting few days. The date today is December the 8th. It is now 7:59, well, say 8 o'clock at night. And we've come a long way very, very quickly. You can see I've got a lot of my Starbucks built up because I'm going to want to use those to finally get this room, this room here, not the beer hall. So we can upgrade 4 rooms at once because this time I'm going to make up for the mistakes of the last time. So what's happened? Well, we got the gas room leveled up, which allowed us to upgrade the mineral storage room. And this was made possible by the fact that the nice people over at Savvy Soda have made a change to the game. Which I've exploited, taken advantage of, and that is, I'll show you right now. Basically, I think it's on the timing of the Zeppelins, and it's made it all possible because this room was supposed to take a week, and right around 6 days there was a change. So now when I go in here, not available. Not gonna let me show you. When you click on here on a room that's upgrading, next to the rush there has been a speed up button. And I've been using it. No Zeppelins. Isn't that annoying? So instead of using Starbucks to speed up the rooms by speeding up their building or buying more gas or minerals, I've been using that speed up button, which is inconveniently not available on my Mac. Isn't that interesting? But on my iPad and iPhone, it's been there, and I've been powering through these. Now, they do come with a cost. You have to watch a commercial, the same commercial you watch whenever you see a Zeppelin go by, or a blimp, depending what you want to call it. But the good news is that I've been saving up minerals like a bandit the whole time. I've had these all working at, well, this was 9, this is 11, more than enough to fill this thing up, and it's been filling up almost completely naturally. I was in a bit of a hurry, so I did spend a couple of Starbucks to buy crates, which I've used all of them. Not that one, not that one. That one, to buy them all, but that's what I got on the dump last night from the passing cargo ship. But essentially, I'm ready. I mean, 750 is what's needed. So here's another one of those magical moments where we are now, let's see, we started this November the 16th. It's now December the 8th. We're 8 days short of a full month. And Ninja Queen is now shipyard. Oh, I hate those dramatic pauses. Like, you're not going to crash, are you? 750's ready. 1 week and 3 days. Kablamo. And there we have it. We are now on our way at 1 week, 2 days remaining, but we know it's 3. We are on our way to leveling up the Ninja Queen to level 9. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. I don't know if we're going to make it by Christmas, but we certainly have come a long way in a very short period of time. The experiment to see if we can power up and get to a high level ship in a short period of time, it seems to at least be working to the point where we are going to achieve level 9. Oh, I need you, thank you, because I want 450 in here. I haven't gone blimp mining yet or Zeppelin mining for Starbucks, but at least I haven't too much. I have a little bit. I have a ways to go to get to 450. I don't think I'll make it today, but I can try. But the point being that, well, we're on our way. And I can't be more pleased with how that's come out. Now, I should take a peek. This room here, of course, will need to be upgraded during this time. Like, I can't just rush it and try to get it all done tomorrow, for example, by getting Starbucks or whatever. That's just not going to happen because some of these rooms do need an upgrade. I've let the gas go, and I was sorry for it because this room was incredibly slow to fill. Not anymore. In the time it took me to get this room filled, I leveled these up at least once. I'm going to level them up again, but I do need to make sure at all times that the minerals are as good as it can be. So I switched over to minerals, trying to get this room. These 3 being as high as they were, made filling this room only take me like a day, which is not bad at all. Combined with these, of course, they got a little bit of leveling up too, but I'm going to continue to bring them up. I'm going to use this time to bring these trickle filling capability to slowly fill these rooms up to full power, because I'll tell you something, it's better than Starbucks for this power level gig, and I recommend it. At first, when I started this, I wasn't sure if it was ever going to be even worth it because I thought, oh, it's so slow. But I'll be honest with you, slow and steady wins the race. When you're talking about a few days, these trickle filling a room over a few days can make a big difference. So I've started that one. And the only reason why I started that one over getting this one started is, well, it's going to need about 600,000 minerals, and I just spent them all leveling up the ship. So I had to be sure to stay away from that so I didn't accidentally spend my ability to level this ship on that project when I know that I've got 1 week and 2 days, not going to use all of that, but 1 week and 2 days to get this thing started on its path to leveling up. What scares me is that I'm going to have to use more of that click on the speed up button that doesn't seem to want to show up on my Mac to speed up this room's development. So if I'm going to show people this ability, obviously I won't be able to do it on the Mac. I'll have to do it on the iPad. Interesting, because I don't see any blimps either. Although I've been noticing too that the blimps, they're either not in existence, like I am here, right? I don't see any blimps going by, or I do see a Starbucks, or they're coming in flurries of 2 or 3 at a time. But if you click on one, you can't click on the other. But what I've also found is I can click on here and over there and keep that timing going pretty consistently. But the ability to level up these rooms seems to be going in 15-minute intervals, and you can get one of those approximately every 2 minutes. So for every 2 minutes of time spent, you could take 15 minutes off. Now, that sounds like a lousy trade-off, but remember, in 8 minutes, you can get rid of an hour. That can actually accumulate pretty fast, I know, because I had this on while I was working, and every now and again, when I work from home, that is, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, so it was no big deal for me to, and I just click on the button, the advertisings are doing its thing, I'm sitting here and I'm working away, advertising's done, click, I turn it off, down 15 more minutes. Now, there's no feedback, you're on faith. When you're seeing 2 days and you click on that 15-minute speed booster, it still says 2 days. Every 4 times you do this, of course, it'll go down by an hour. So if you do it 4 times, it's 1 day, 23 hours. Oh, okay, I'm getting somewhere. So for those 3 or so, you don't know anything's being done. When you go to something like this, which is 4 hours and 22 minutes, you'll see the 15 minutes coming off the clock. So once it goes below a day, you'll see that you are, in fact, getting those 15 minutes worth. But otherwise, there isn't any really good feedback to let you know that it worked. I don't think there's even a message that says, ta-da, you're down 15 minutes. So anyway, this is a new feature of the game, and I think they call it the blimp room speed up or something like that. And I think it's because it's on the blimp timing. It has nothing to do with the blimp themselves. Clicking on the blimp won't make the room speed up. It's here. You click on the room. Right next to Rush is the 15-minute speed up button. Click on it, and that room will take you immediately to a commercial. Watch the commercial, and then the room will be done 15 minutes further along in its progress. So, it just worked out nicely for me that I was able to do that and keep these Starbucks. Otherwise, I don't think I would have made it today, because as of 2 days ago, I still had 6 days and something hours. And as you can see, not only do I not have any more days left, I was even able to fill that room up. I had it up to 600. I got it up to extra 150 through today, last night through today, so that this evening I had enough to do the level up of the whole ship. So I don't think I would have made that. I'll be honest with you. It would have probably taken me a couple more days to get to the point where I could press this button. So nice bit of coincidence. The game gives, the game takes away. Sometimes I get a setback and sometimes I get a boost forward. But I won't lie to you, it's a little painful sitting through those commercials. The flip side, though, is if you have the stamina for it, the Zeppelins come through, you get about, I thought it was about 30, but maybe it's 40, I've heard. 40 Zeppelins a day, and then they stop paying Starbucks. Well, unlike that, this room level up feature, which I've told you about, that seems to go on all day long. I haven't seen any limitation to how many of these boosters you can get. So if you want to, you could sit down, maybe when you're watching television, you can keep clicking on these and power leveling through your rooms as much as you want. And my game seems to have frozen. So anyway, that's all I have time for tonight. I just wanted to let you know we're on our way to level 9. Ninja Queen is doing her power level. Thank you very much for listening, and good night. Get more tips at pocketcaptains.com.